This is a burger, the most famous burger in the world. But just because it's famous doesn't necessarily make it the best. In order to find out what is, I identified every restaurant in the Michelin guide that serves burgers here in LA, and I'm going to try to visit all of them in 24 hours. We must review every burger on the patent-pending burger matrix of intentionality and value for money. I think the Big Mac goes right in the middle as the perfect average burger. It's designed for efficiency, not artistry, and I probably wouldn't want to pay more than the $5 or $6 that they charge for it. Our 24 hours starts when we have our first Michelin guide burger. We better get out of here so we don't run out of daylight.
Cheers.
Baltaire burger.
I'm excited. And it's so juicy. It like squirted on me. This is very good.
This is a super tasty burger. He's so filling. Like, I already just have like a pit in my stomach. I'm concerned about the rest of my day.
That could be because we started the day with a Big Mac for breakfast.
First burger, done. All right, Baltaire butchered burger. Value for money was $24.
Yes.
But incredibly high quality of ingredients.
Very good burger.
I feel like it was composed really thoughtfully. The sauce that they made, that was like custom and livened it up. Mm-hmm. The layering of where the ingredients fell, that's all prime burger.
Yes.
But still very expensive.
Although it was very filling. Like,
yes.
if I'm gonna spend $24,
that's very
it's gonna make me full.
Yeah. So I think I want to put it like mid-high on value for money. I think better value for money than a Big Mac. So
sure.
In terms of intentionality, I would also say like pretty high. Like that was a well thought out burger. So
yeah.
I think we're starting off very strong. And I'm excited to see if this next place, which I'm already familiar with, is going to stack up. So let's head over there.
Exciting stuff.
I will see you in Beverly Hills, baby. My bike isn't on.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Definitely worried about filling up today.
It's so much bread.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna not.
Yeah, you have to. Like, this is the best butter you will ever taste in your life.
Oh? Yeah. I mean, I love that it's a little B. I want to appreciate that.
No, use your non-truffle base that gave you a second knife.
That's so true.
Specifically to use for the butter.
I'm doing peasant shit.
The Amelia burger is going to have cotechino pork, dry aged ribeye, 24-month Parmigiano Reggiano inside of the patty itself. Then you're going to have a beautiful balsamic mayo reduction as well as a salsa verde. I would recommend doing 2 mini-me's rather than splitting.
Okay, let's do it.
Sure. There's so much going on.
I'll wait for you to take a bite and ask the question. What about it is sweet? It's got these like...
Maybe the like balsamic?
Balsamic. Yeah. That makes so much sense. I don't know if this is just the minimum ratios, but there's so much sauce to burger ratio.
I mean, there's no other toppings, so I feel like that is where everything that's, where all the like tomato or pickle, the additional flavors are all coming from the sauce.
Restaurant 2 is down, 2 burgers in.
Yes.
I'm genuinely feeling really good about this. I think like we are technically running like 10 minutes late to the next place and it closes soon. So like that's a little concerning, but
not too bad.
Value for money, where are you putting Gucci?
I mean, the half a burger kind of throws me for a loop, but it's comparatively on the lower end.
Yeah, because you're comparing that half a burger at Baltaire is like $12 to the $26 for your little mini-me.
Right. And it was good, but I would never order that again.
In terms of intentionality, I think this maxes out the chart. I don't know that is necessarily a good thing though. like super well designed, or
Yeah.
like, I don't even know about well designed, but like it's very
intentional.
designed, but I don't know that that made it a good experience. So I gotta go to the next restaurant.
Yeah.
I will see you there in about 40 minutes.
Good luck.
All right, we're heading away from Gucci. It's 1:35 with changing and everything. It just took me a little bit longer than I wanted to get out of there. My map is saying I'm gonna get there at 2:15, which is 15 minutes before it closes. I'm glad Jabril's gonna get there a little bit earlier than me, hopefully. But yeah, we'll see. Oh, good. Cyclist, caution ahead. Jeez, I'm just weaving around all of these holes in the ground. Ay, ay, ay. Seems like it's right here. All right. I think we made it. I think we just barely made it.
How's the ride?
Got a sweat going. I've kind of worked up an appetite.
Did that cross section.
Cheers.
Yeah.
I already don't want to eat any more burgers.
Oh no. The cheese is very cheesy.
I just hit like ginger.
Is that not what you were tasting before?
No. I don't know where that would be coming from.
I got my eye on this like grilled onion slaw situation.
Yeah, every bite has something like very strong and very different. Like that one was like super peppery and pickly. I don't know. Maybe it's just like a really interesting pickle that they have. It's a burger.
Sure.
It's not like a dumb, overthought burger.
Yeah.
Or like just slapped together. Like it is polished. It's 250, and we have kind of all the time in the world. We have, I think, only 2 restaurants to hit. Maybe it's 3 in the next 2 hours.
Easy.
How do you feel about open air in terms of intentionality?
The stack order, ideal in my
Yes.
opinion. The lettuce, tomato, meat, cheese with sauce and slaw somewhere in between, we like that. But I feel like that's kind of all it has going for it. The lettuce was not shredded.
It was surprising to me. Like it had little pockets of flavor throughout, whether it was the
Sure.
sauce or the onions or the pickles. There was stuff in there that was really good.
Yeah.
So I feel like that makes it a better than average burger.
Definitely.
Value for money, so far it's the cheapest burger in competition right now. So it was $21. It's a solid burger.
Yeah,
I'm happy with that burger.
definitely. I'd agree.
Let's head to our next spot. I'll see you there. Hopefully beat you there.
No. No!
So that was just burger 3. I really thought we'd made more progress. But on my way to burger 4. This is our 4th restaurant, and I've beaten you to 2 of them. This was by like 10 minutes.
No, you can park on the sidewalk.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole point. He's been waiting a long time.
I have the most burger in me that I've maybe had ever.
Up until this point. But we have 11 more?
Great. Is that suspiciously cheap? $11 for the burger?
I mean, it's more than twice as expensive than a Big Mac.
But it's 50 cents more than 3 eggs.
Thank you so much. This is very much a build your own situation.
Yeah, this is a challenge. I'm just gonna do half a tomato.
Smart. Low score for intentionality.
Yeah, this is meat and cheese on bread with some other shit on the side. Okay, and then let's hit that.
All right, cheers.
All right, cheers. Whew. That cheese is cheesing.
That cheese, just an immediate sort of blast to the back of your, or I guess like the roof of your mouth. Oh, every time I do that first bite, I'm just filled with regret. Just like, why am I doing
Yeah,
this?
this is not a small burger. It's juicy. It's not like entirely dry, like you could expect a kid's menu burger to be. They know how to cook some meat.
Yeah. It's everything you would expect from a burger. With some fun added customization options.
Yeah.
But like,
DIY a little bit.
I came here for the chef's burger, you know? Not my burger.
Right.
I'm realizing we didn't sauce these at all. So that's maybe my bad. This is why, like, you shouldn't put me in charge.
Yeah, we haven't had to sauce anything all day.
No.
Thank you.
Thanks. Ooh.
Little moist towelette moment.
Again, Michelin guy doesn't care about service. This is service.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
It's 3:40, which means I have 20 minutes to get to the next place. I think I'm going to do my first metro.
Nice.
We were trying to see if we could order ahead, and it doesn't seem like the burger is on the order ahead menu. So hopefully they aren't like out of stock or something. But Langers, how did we feel in terms of intentionality?
It's gotta be pretty low. It's the first one that was giving kids menu.
Yes. This is not why you come to Langers. Langers is historic for pastrami.
Yes.
It's a Jewish deli, and a cheeseburger does not fit into that. So like they had it, but that's not why it's here. That's not why it's in the Michelin Guide.
Right.
In terms of value for money, I think it's decent.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's bad. It gets all of the stuff that you want from a burger.
Yeah.
And that's by far the cheapest we're going to have. Time for the next one. I gotta go figure out where the metro station is. So, see ya.
Godspeed.
I'm able to find my way onto the metro easily enough, even if I have to take multiple elevators because of my bike. But when I go to transfer, I realize I'm on the wrong side of the platform and need to go back down the elevator, walk all the way to the other end of the track, and back up to be able to go the right direction. It would have taken me 7 minutes to bike here. It would have taken me 20 to get here and figure out the station. If I knew what I was doing, it would have been faster. Alright, so that was maybe a mistake. It is 4:20. I was trying to get there at 4 o'clock. That means I only have 5 minutes there. So I'm hoping they ordered me the thick burger. Just get in, eat and a half, and bounce. I see a sign that says Moose on it.
Order for Jose R. Jose R, your order is ready.
Do one thick burger, please.
Oh man, this is all we're sold out of right
Oh
now.
no! And what time is it? Like 4:30. We're like 45 minutes late. All right. You open tomorrow?
Yeah, open Thursday through Sunday.
Okay. Cool.
The earlier the better. If
What time do you open?
12.
12. Okay.
Yeah, if you shut
All right.
at 12, you'll definitely get a burger.
Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Damn.
They're out. What did I say? The saving grace is they are open tomorrow. They open at 12. That kind of kills the idea of within 24 hours.
But
But we
desperate
could
times.
do it.
Yeah.
We could do it. You know, this is the 9th best restaurant in LA, according to the LA Times.
What?
For a reason. And that reason is they have really good burgers. And so I'm upset. We'll figure it out though. We'll maybe pop back in here tomorrow, I guess. If we
might have to.
This, I will admit, this is the burger I was looking forward to the most.
Oh,
So it's a bummer to have to save it for last and see if we can rush over here in time. It is what it is. But that means I need to go right now to make it on time to the next one, which we have a reservation for in a half hour. So bye.
see ya.
Man. Oh. Like, I know it's not my fault at all, but I don't know, I should have known. The sun is already setting, and I really don't want to have to do the drive from the next place to the place after in the dark. The rest, I think we can do with some smart metroing. I just don't know that the next stretch is very well optimized for bike safety, which I don't love. Oh, I'm down to 15% battery now after that hill. That's scary. We're here. It's 5 o'clock, 4:59. Was this open the whole time?
We've had the best ginger beer I've ever had in my life.
Ooh, nice. Can I do one of those?
Yep. Yeah, me too as well.
Yeah, you got it.
Good, flavorful smash burger.
Yeah, the flavor on this is nailed so well. And I know I said at Langer's that every time I have that first bite, it's like, ooh, why am I doing this? This feels like I've never eaten a burger before. Like I can absolutely kill this no problem. Like, it's light enough that it doesn't drag the rest of the burger down.
Yeah.
To me, this is intentionality by omission. Only the stuff that needs to be here is in here.
Totally. I'm very partial to a smash burger. And like, I think of a smash burger as a little bit more smashed than this. Like, that's the quintessential smash burger to me. But like, if I didn't, first of all, if they didn't say it was a smash burger, like, it wouldn't even be a factor. Like, this is so good in its own right.
Yeah.
Not even considering that, like, it is,
Man.
like, going for my ideal form factor of burger.
I'm very happy about that.
Yeah, so good, so creamy.
I feel like so many of the burgers we've had today have been sweet. And this is like
Savory.
savory and
bomb.
spicy. Like the sauce that they have on here has some good chili going in it. And like, maybe I'm just biased, but that makes it so much better for
And
me.
is there two types of cheese? Or is it just like the edges are crispy and the middle is gooey?
Yeah, I think it's just that they crisp that cheese up.
Whoa. It adds like another like texture that
Yeah.
we've not had today, and we've had only burgers.
This might be my top burger. There are emotional components to that, but like,
I think I'd agree.
this is the best I've felt about a burger.
I think that a close second would be baltaire this morning.
Yeah.
But that was not as flavorful as this.
Correct. Yes, it's standard burger to have a tomato on there, but
I don't need it.
I don't need it. Like, it kind of messes with the ratio that you want for just, maximum impact. Yeah, this is
I'm a big fan.
really, really strong burger. Good job, All Day Baby. All Day Baby, intentionality, I think, we already kind of talked about it, takes top marks for me. It is just exactly what you would want from a burger and nothing more. And I am like still just like buzzing about how pleased I was with that burger. How do you feel about the value?
For $15, I feel like you can't really get a better value. So
Yeah.
I think also top marks on that axis as well.
Totally.
So I feel like we're in the upper quadrant for
Yeah,
both.
I feel like this is our first ultimate maximum burger.
Yeah.
And that's really exciting. So we'll have to see if any of the rest of them can match that.
Yeah. Unfortunately, it feels like it might be all downhill from here. But I remain hopeful.
Yeah, I'm still, missing moves, but I think we'll get there tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I'm at 14% battery. Thankfully, I have a backup. The only thing is I don't remember charging it. But like, I must have. Okay. All right, let's see what we're at. 9%, that's really not good. Okay, well, I guess let's swap it back to the 14% one. I'm gonna take this one with me, so if I run out of battery, I can swap back to it. But That sucks. Okay. All right, 15%. That'll have to do. Hopefully that should get me to the next one. And then I don't know how much. There's still a decent amount of biking. Like most of it is metro, but there's still a lot of biking. But already at 9%, which means I'm 9% on both batteries. I could theoretically go without assist. It'll just make it like an extra heavy bike. But I can't really go without lights. Like I'm not going to bike on a bike that's fully dead and has zero visibility. Pretty spooky. By the end of my 30-minute bike ride downtown, I've dropped down to 5% battery. Good thing I'm basically there. 6:25. Our next reservation is at 7. In order to get there, it's impossible to see on Google Maps, but I like parted out the biking and the metroing. It's gonna be a 9-minute bike ride, a 20-minute metro, and then an 8-minute bike ride. So ideally, we left 5 minutes ago. This might be where it falls apart.
The time we saved from the burger being sold out is now
all gone. Petit Trois closes at 10. Michael's closes at 9. So that's our problem. That's what we're running into. I don't know. Is it crazy? We're already going to have to go from Beverly Hills all the way to the east side of LA to get to Moose.
Yeah.
Is it crazy to try and fit Petit Trois in as like a lunch tomorrow?
That's the one on Melrose?
Yeah, in between.
I mean, that makes the most sense.
It's like directly on the way,
trajectory-wise.
but it puts us at the most risk for them selling out of the burger again.
Huh.
I just think like timing wise, I don't know that we can make it to both before the one in Santa Monica closes, and we can't get to Santa Monica and back before the one in Melrose closes. What does it look like to get from here to Santa Monica directly? Like how long does that take?
I mean, we are in downtown LA, so long.
But that might make it easier to just get on the metro and avoid having to go from Melrose all the way down to like Culver City.
Sure.
And get on the train. Yeah, I can just get directly on the E-line. It's like 5 minutes from here by bike. I think we do that. It sucks for tomorrow, but like maybe miraculously they won't be sold out.
Yeah.
So it's like 6 tomorrow now.
And that's only skipping one tonight.
That's only skipping 1 tonight.
I think that's our best bet.
All right. Well then, I feel like I can enjoy my venison burger.
Cheers.
It was really like deep and rich.
Yeah.
Like I feel like we've had some light burgers, and this is an intense burger. It's just like smoky and charred. And,
I'm getting some like umami moment.
yeah. Yeah, like it almost tastes like it has a bunch of mushrooms on it, but I don't think it does.
You know, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
It's giving almost like, I don't know, like a Chinese restaurant in
Interesting,
flavor.
like duck almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Just gamey,
Uh-huh.
but like not in a like roadkill way. Like,
Yeah,
like this is fantastic.
I'm really glad that the burgers have been so different. I was a little nervous that it's like at a certain point, like
A burger's a burger is a
I'm
burger.
still comparing the same thing. But
Yeah,
no,
this
this is
is-
very different.
Like, yeah, so different from
From
anything
everything
else
we've had today.
Yeah,
Also no tomato.
there is.
Oh?
There's a pickled green tomato.
Oh, that's what that is. I'm like, that's
like-
a pickle.
It takes the tomato, makes it pickle, serves both, but less like wet.
I like that. High marks for the pickled green tomato.
Yeah. In terms of intentionality, I think like once again top marks. The pickled green tomato being both the tomato and the pickle, like
that was
genius.
Yeah, unprecedented.
Yeah. Value for money. I feel like that is the ideal $26 burger. I don't think it's like astounding value for money. It's still a $26 burger.
But if you're spending $26 on a burger, you want something special, and this was special.
Yeah, totally. Definitely one of the better burgers we've had. We're gonna skip Petit Trois and just head straight to Santa Monica for our next, the second to last of the night. Will that be our 7th burger?
I lost count.
All right, well, I gotta go and hopefully my bike doesn't die.
See ya, bye, good luck, don't die.
My butt is really starting to hurt. I feel really good about our plan. I mean, I feel less good about the potential of the Moo's Craft Barbecue burger selling out. That is genuinely worrying to me. I feel like it has to work. Proud of myself for not choosing the difficult, strenuous path tonight. I just rode for probably an hour on the metro and just got to chill out. My bike is still at 6% battery, so I feel like we did pretty well for ourselves, honestly. Oh geez, now it's 2% battery. Oh, it just said 0%. I counted, this is restaurant 7. This is the halfway point.
Damn, when you put it like that.
Thank you.
Thanks. What's the top? I guess this, but, huh?
There's also sauces. We can't forget the sauces.
This is not a sauced burgie.
It doesn't look like it. This is a ketchup and a mustard. That's a
This looks
dry
pretty
bun.
dry. This is a dry bun too?
Yeah.
Oh.
Do you want to lift and I'll spread?
Sure. We'll do what they gave. We'll use what they provided. Oh, the burger's dripping.
Okay. All right.
That's a good sign.
Good enough.
Yeah.
And now,
You're gonna attempt.
for our next trick. How is one meant to?
This is a group activity. Yeah, here. You wanna?
Is this?
And then I'm just gonna ready. 3, 2, 1.
Beautiful.
All right. So
Do you want to do the honors? You've been doing plenty, but you have the better angle.
I'll go so far as to say,
Some assembly required, not really doing it.
yeah, not the most intentional, because I don't really understand what's going on. Unless it may be like too high concept for my understanding, but doesn't feel intentional. But they gave us a sharp knife, and that's cool.
That's very intentional.
I did ask them to cut it in half, and they wouldn't. So the intention is
The
full burger.
Yeah.
Very important.
Oh, that is completely sopped through in the bottom.
Oh, good. Oh, good. It's slippery. This pickle layer is a little.
I have chunks of burger like falling off in my hand.
Okay.
It certainly is a burger.
The components are there. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of this burger.
This is like a family dinner burger.
This is the first burger that I am not that interested in finishing.
Yeah, same.
And the burger's kind of dry. I ordered it medium, but none of the other medium burgers we had today were dry.
There's a ton of juice.
Yeah,
just all on the
how
plate.
is that possible?
Thank you. I think this is our first lower left quadrant.
Yeah,
Low
I'm disappointed.
intentionality, low value for money. This is, how much was this one? Like
34.
34?
It comes with fries, and it is the least expensive entree, but
That doesn't mean this is a $34 burger.
no, not even close.
Makes you feel like a burger expert, though. Could tear a burger apart.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like,
I've had 7 better burgers today.
yeah.
Michael's, man, not worth it.
Yeah, no, this was definitely the worst burger of the day.
Yeah. Is that counting the Big Mac?
Oh, I wasn't counting the Big Mac, but I think I would, just in terms of experience.
And like worst value for money, this was a $34 burger, which makes
Yeah.
it what, the second most expensive that we've had today.
Yeah, way too expensive. And intentionality, I don't want to give it really any points. Like, they put all the ingredients that like are supposed to go on a burger, but just like thrown onto a plate. It was not assembled.
Yeah, textbook kids menu.
Yeah, I don't appreciate. Sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike. I'm gonna go to the last restaurant of the day, so we can go to bed and do a bunch more restaurants tomorrow.
Yeah.
6 more tomorrow. Let's
Sleep
go.
off these burgies.
Okay. Solid 9%. Love to see it. It's way better than a 0.
Your destination is on the right.
There it is. Father's office. Like I say, there it is for every single one of these places, but there it truly is. Still rocking at 8% battery. We did it, Joe. Thanks.
I don't know if I could have eaten. If
Another
this
2.
wasn't the last burger, I don't know if I could.
Yeah.
I would be feeling way worse.
The rain should be stopping soon.
Okay, that's good. It seems like tomorrow we might not be as lucky.
Is it raining tomorrow? Oh no. I never even thought about the possibility it would rain.
What are the odds?
So this is a blue cheese no substitutions burger, right?
The office burger,
The office burger.
as it were.
Do we think they ran out of buns, or is this the traditional styling?
Yeah, it's a hoagie, I guess. Whoa.
This looks very intense.
Yeah, that looks very messy, so we might need more than a couple napkins. But this is it.
Mr. Burger 8
Let's go.
of the day.
Down the
6
hatch.
more.
This is so much.
Yeah.
I'm intimidated. This is a very strange experience. It's a very tasty burger, but I don't want to eat it.
Yeah, no, I'm having a bad time. But I'm enjoying this more than I would expect to. I'm not really a blue cheese person. This is fine. This is not offensive to me. What is the deal with the jam? There's so much jam.
I think it's like a caramelized onion jam. Oh, bacon compote
Oh,
is what.
so that's why it's so intense. Oh my gosh.
There's so much meat. We've had so much meat today.
We've been eating burgers for almost 12 hours straight at this point.
No.
Yeah. We had our first burger at 10:30 this morning, and it's just past 9:45. So we're approaching 12 hours. I genuinely don't know if I can do this.
You have to.
We've come this far.
Yeah, come on. This is the home stretch. If this was the Michael's burger and you were feeling that, I would not challenge you.
I mean, I was feeling that for the Michael's burger.
This is a handily, drastically better burger than that. At 21, So at $21, it is among the less at $21,
It's the end of the day.
it's among the less expensive burgers that we've had today. I'd say it's a lot. It's a sizable burger. There's a lot going on.
I think this tracks along with Manuela. That was a great $26 burger. This is the sort of logical extension of what a $21 burger would be from that. You don't have the venison, but it's still like really good quality beef.
Yeah.
It's doing something interesting. And compared to the kids menu-ish burgers we've had, where like you can take anything you want off of it, this is like absolutely no substitution.
Don't ask
like,
us to change anything.
This is what the burger is, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
You did it.
Yeah.
Like halfway. More than halfway.
Yeah. We did the day.
24 hours is out the window.
I'm so
24
full of
hours
meat.
is not happening.
No,
But
unfortunately.
14 burgers could happen.
Yeah.
That's the most important thing.
In
to
like
me.
26 hours.
maybe,
give or take.
maybe we
A
start-
burger every 2 hours, let's call it 28.
Yeah.
That's insane, and
Yeah.
we're gonna do that.
And I'm on track. Like, there was a lot in the way of me biking this
Yeah.
whole way. But I did it. All in all, I'm feeling pretty good about what we accomplished today. Genuinely.
I agree.
We should rank Father's Office so
Yeah.
we can go to bed.
How did we feel?
I feel like intentionality is top of the charts because it's uncompromising.
Yeah,
This is
no
the burger.
substitutions,
It's
no
not
ketchup.
what you would expect from a typical burger.
Yeah.
This is one that like it's in the Michelin Guide because of that burger. You
Yeah,
know?
the blurb did mention the burger first.
So I feel like that has to be top marks for intentionality.
Definitely. Value for money, also pretty high, I'd say. It was $21. I'll get that
average.
clean. It was $21. And it was a sizable burger.
So above average value for money.
Yeah, among the cheaper
Excellent
options we had
intentionality.
today.
Okay, that's a wrap on today. And I will see you bright and early in genuinely less than 12 hours. It's now 10:05.
Just enough time to digest way more food than we were supposed to eat in a day.
Yeah, and we're going way faster paced. Everything's like within 5 minutes
This
of each
was the
other.
warm-up.
This was the warm-up. Yeah, so get ready. I will
Let's
see
go.
you in 12 hours, which is also just a couple of seconds through the magic of editing. We're rolling. I'm very wet.
It's raining in LA.
Yeah, it's a typical rainy Los Angeles day. Day 2, we are standing outside a.o.c. West Hollywood. It looks like a fairy tale cottage here,
No affiliation to Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez.
as far as we know.
The blurb actually said why it's called that, and it's
Okay.
not because of her. Can confirm.
Great. Do we know why?
Because that's the French wine designation
Okay.
is a.o.c.
Well, we will not be drinking any wine at 10 a.m. We will be eating a burger at 10 a.m. Let's get into it because I want to be at the next restaurant in 25 minutes.
Let's go.
Oh no.
It's raining in here too.
Wow, that's impressive.
It's right behind me, isn't it?
It never rains in Southern California,
We're not built for this.
so they tell me.
We should actually do
Thank you so much.
pictures.
It does come with tomato, lettuce, pickle.
Oh,
But there's no way that I'm taking this apart
yeah.
and
I'm
rebuilding
gonna
it.
call that. I'm gonna dock
It's
some points for
extra salad.
intentionality. Cheers.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's tasty.
It's tasty. I wonder if it's a little one note.
After Father's Office, who was like, "This is the burger. You can't change anything about it. This is what we're giving you." And that kind of set a standard. This is like, you could put this stuff on if you want. It's like that doesn't feel like I'm being served.
But it's also begging for some acid. Like, this one's
I see
pickles
that.
on it. You know?
I see that.
I'm gonna shove one in there.
Maybe
See how that does.
eat one with this next bite.
I think that adds a little some
Sure, I know.
else to it.
Acid, sure, but also just like something fresh, some brightness.
Yeah, it's all very sort of dark
Yeah.
because it's these caramelized
Meat,
shallots,
cheese.
and the Gruyere, which is like a little smoky, and the
I
it's
will
all
say,
just like butter.
to its credit, I was dreading this first burger, and I'm not like hating this.
Yeah,
And maybe this like stuff on the side slightly coming around because it's like I can just make each bite in my mouth. It's like a burger salad.
But that's an insane way to eat a burger. a.o.c. value for money. That was a $25 burger,
Yeah.
which places it just above Baltaire and just below Manuela with the venison burger. I feel like with that experience, that kind of gives it a below average value for money because those were
Yeah.
both incredible burgers.
Both better burgers.
Yeah. In terms of intentionality, did it feel almost kids menu?
I mean, almost. It was like elevated kids menu maybe. Like
Yeah.
I'm realizing that I don't love the disassembled burger, like build your own kind of moment. That's like, that feels counter to intentionality.
Sets you up for a bad experience.
Probably below average for that as well.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good burger.
It was a good burger.
But
Like,
we've had better.
I was really worried about the feeling of this 9th burger entering my body.
Yeah.
But like, I'm
that was-
pretty content.
Yeah.
Like, it was a good burger. It just isn't standout like so many of the ones that we've seen. We are already 5 minutes past our next reservation, so I'm gonna boogie over there. All right, we've got a mile to go for the next one. Should be able to do it in like 7-ish minutes. Oh, my butt is so sore. Hi, Ella. 10:49. Only 20 minutes after I wanted to be here. Howdy.
We did it. Thank you. Sauce on both buns, I can see, and the aged cheddar just looks like cheddar, but is it all cheese
It does
aged?
look like they charred the split of the bun.
Oh, that's cool. You don't get that ordering a whole burger.
Cheers.
Cheers.
That 60 sauce. Wow. We are back to high intensity burgers.
I will say, I was worried about the soggy bottom.
Yeah, it's holding up.
Yeah, I think that it's
Better
the
than a lot of
toasted bun is doing a lot.
Yeah, the char on the bun is actually adding a lot of good smokiness to it.
And it's tasting a little bit like breakfast sausage, the meat.
Yes. Like the patty itself has some interesting spicing going on.
Yeah. So I guess in that way,
Along with the sauce. Maybe it's just the sauce on the burger.
it gets some marks for intentionality then. It's not just like a slab of beef.
Yeah, it looks very bog standard burger,
Yeah.
but
But as you dig
like
in,
taste-wise, it packs a real punch. It might be a little
something's going on.
overwhelming.
Yeah. That could just be because this is our 10th burger. But pleasantly surprised that I'm
Yeah.
not like repulsed by the 10th burger.
I'm getting there. Ella, Beverly Hills. Burger 10. Done. I'm feeling incredible.
Yeah, me too. My tummy is fighting back.
But we can do it.
Yeah, no, we're
the
there.
The end is in sight. Intentionality. It's just like a hair above average.
Yeah, like it did a couple of things that make it not just like the very basic run-of-the-mill burger.
Value for money though, putting it above some of the better burgers we've had in price, like it just isn't that burger, you know? Even for the slight improvements, it's
$28.
It's a pretty standard burger. I would much rather have like 2 all-day baby smash burgers
So true.
for almost the same price. All in all, decent burger. We gotta head to the next one though. Our reservation's in 5 minutes. It'll take me 5 minutes to get there. Bye.
We got this.
Oh, I should have zipped up my jacket. My belly's gonna get so wet. Beverly Hills. Here we are. And once again, I have beaten them. Come at me. Come at me. Slow pokes.
Over short distances, that's challenge.
Some of those were on 30-minute bike rides.
All right.
I'm just saying, my odds are pretty good. That's what, 3 out of 11? This looks like a lobby bar to me. Okay. We're realizing everywhere we've been so far has been pretty deserted. Like there's one other party here, we were the only ones at a.o.c.
Yeah.
I feel like, yes, it's a Saturday, and that could make Moo's Craft Barbecue really busy, busier than it was yesterday. But at the same time, the fact that it's raining might just discourage people from going out and doing stuff.
Yeah.
I feel like it could be our saving grace. As horrible as it is to bike in, like, I'm not really hitting any traffic. Like, it's been shockingly smooth.
Yeah, the city does kind of shut down when it rains, so could be our saving grace. Let's go, Moose.
Thank you. Cheers. Oh, what is that? I think it's the remoulade, but it's like horseradishy almost.
Yeah, I thought that was just onion being very strong, but that could be. We're talking very quietly because it's a very, like, because of the ambiance. I feel like I'm not allowed to talk any louder.
Yeah.
Maybe if this wasn't the 11th burger, I would be enjoying it more.
No.
Yeah, okay. You're right. It's not that. This is just a very boring burger. It's like pretzel bun almost.
But is it?
I don't know. It just has like this really like snappy.
Yeah. Leathery.
There it is.
I've also got like the hard core of my tomato in there.
Oh no.
I don't know if you can see that.
Oh yeah, I got that too. We do have the same tomato down the hatch, I guess.
Clean Plate Club.
How's the sandwich?
Yeah, it's great. Thank you.
All right. See you guys next time.
Thanks.
I don't need to make it his problem. Oh, just got something that was like gym sock.
Oh god.
I'm having a bad time.
I did not have that in my house.
I'm very glad for you. Yeah.
Yeah.
You ready to go to the next one? We have 20 minutes.
I think so. I just got to keep moving.
Yeah.
If I rest too long.
I feel like the activity from the bike has really helped me regulate throughout the day.
That I was saying that yesterday.
Because you were feeling it every time you got into the car.
Yeah, just sitting.
Yeah. With your decision.
If I could be like moving around, I feel like you know my body's working through all the shit that I'm putting into it.
Yeah. All right. How was your experience?
Not great.
Yeah.
Not a very good burger. Yeah. I'll say it.
It's also the third most expensive burger that we've had.
Yeah. So value low.
Yes.
Intentionality low.
Yeah.
It was just a very basic burger. Stack order was not up to my standard, but
and just rookie mistakes like, you know, leaving inedible chunks of tomato in there. Like, it was just a disappointment.
It didn't completely fall apart like some other burgers, so I guess that's the only positive I could say about the intention, but
clearly not what they're in the guide for. Yeah. So low marks on both, unfortunately.
Yeah,
sorry.
Not one of the better burgers.
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll find a better burger at the next place. I gotta get there because it'll take 15 minutes, and it's 15 minutes until our reservation.
Great.
Bye.
He's gone.
I see us getting these burgers. Only 3 left. Only 3 left. All right. Ardor. Burger 12. So I do feel a little underdressed here. I'll button my cardigan and my shoes will be under the table. Oh, those ginger beers.
So good.
Like, I'm not usually a ginger beer person, but like that was crucial. I think I would have thrown up had I not had the ginger beer, being perfectly honest.
All day baby, had the best burger and saved your...
Yeah, just like kept us going.
Saved your tummy.
It was a restorative experience.
I'm definitely gonna go back. Yeah, that's the only one from yesterday that I was like, I'm excited to go back.
Yeah, and Langer's.
Oh
I would go back
yeah, not
to
for the
Langer's,
burger.
but not for the burger. Because like it's clear it's got something good going on. Mm-hmm. We just kind of skirted around the edge of that.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. something going on.
Yeah.
Is that like blue cheese?
It really hits you in layers.
There's this tomato jam.
Yeah, some sort of jam on it. Also, one of the more intense just beef flavors right off the bat.
Very like hearty.
Yeah. I think it's got a similar like meaty compote situation on the bottom.
It didn't say blue cheese. It said aged cheddar, but
Yeah. I don't know that there's blue cheese. I think
there's something
else
funky
that's
happening, yeah. If it is the cheese, that's an aged cheddar. That other shit was,
Fully craft.
yeah. I'm missing like brightness of some kind, and this is like pretty, like mediumly topped with arugula.
This almost is like figgy.
Interesting.
This like has the dense richness of the Father's Office burger. I think that's what it reminds me most of.
Yeah, definitely.
But that one, like, everything worked together. This one, like, feels like it has jagged edges, where it's not one kind of flavor unit with different layers. It's just all of these different pieces.
Yeah,
and you
just
just
stacked
get them
on
in
top of
waves.
each other.
Yeah. We just ate our 12th burger.
Ooh, dirty dozen.
Only 2 more to go. It's feeling passable. How do you feel about the intentionality of this burger? This feels like the most complicated one that we've had to try and place.
It felt intentional.
Right.
Did we like love that intention? No. The intention that went into that could have been like what the chef likes, and he really likes a meaty, earthy, dark burger. But I like a brighter burger.
Yeah.
So I'll say like maybe just slightly above average.
Okay.
For intentionality. It's not my taste, but it's not some kids menu shit.
Yeah. Value for money.
It was $29.
29. Okay. So still one of the more expensive burgers, probably in the top 5. And I just feel like there are better versions for cheaper.
Yeah.
Father's Office is cheaper. Manuela is cheaper.
Yeah.
Like, those are doing the same kind of thing as this burger, and they're just leagues better. This next burger coming up, I am the most intimidated by, and I don't know that our stomachs will handle it. So I better get on the road so we can see for ourselves.
Let's go.
Oh man.
Your destination is on the right.
There it is, petit trois. Oh, it's tiny. Wow. I don't know if I beat them there. They haven't texted me. What's good? It all comes down to how fast we can do this. So, we're gonna speedrun it.
What are we gonna do?
He said he wouldn't cut it in half for us, and I
That
understand
makes a lot of
why.
sense. Is there like a better angle? No.
It's all
yeah.
this.
Yeah.
It looks very cool, but my stomach is like so not in the place for this.
Still think, just eat. Okay, let's split that boy.
I was very intimidated by this at first because it is the big neck, and I was worried it was going to have an extra bun in the middle. They have spared us that, and for that I am thankful.
I feel like Petit Trois is saying the third bun is just not necessary.
Yeah.
We're emulating the Big Mac, but we don't need that shit.
Exactly.
Cheers. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the richest burger.
yeah, because this is all like a reduced beefy, winey sauce.
Yeah. I'm getting that. I'm getting the beef. It's giving beef.
It's almost like a French dip, and this is the jus.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cheese is so rich too, like it's just...
Yeah. Oh, it's thick. Thick cheese.
What are the French doing?
What were they thinking? The pickles are nice. That is a nice...
I don't know that I've hit any pickle
Oh,
yet.
I just had a pickle bite.
This is all that I've gotten through.
You gotta buckle down, my friend.
The worst part is like there's a genuine time pressure here. If I can't get through this burger in a decent amount of time, it's entirely possible that they sell out because I didn't eat this fast enough.
That's so true.
And we will know because they write the time it's sold out on their little sheet of paper.
Damn.
I'm like genuinely going through it. Like every time I take a bite, my whole body shudders. Like, why are you doing this to me?
That's where we were at Father's Office, and we still have one more. The fries are like, I think they're trying to be McDonald's fries. A
They
la
look very similar.
Big Mac, and I think they're doing a decent job. Like a gourmet McDonald's fry.
If I make it through the meat, but leave this hunk of cheese, will you accept that?
I think so, in that, you know, we've
Will
left...
you take the hunk of cheese for me?
Absolutely not. It's too much cheese. Like, I think each layer of cheese was 2 slices of cheese. And there were at least 2 layers, maybe 3.
I think that is as good as I can do.
I think that was pretty good.
And I would rather save myself for the final burger than end it all from that bite.
Yeah, then end it all. Yeah, couldn't agree more.
I have to try it right up. That's not bad. I think I was accurate in being apprehensive about that burger. I don't know, can you talk about intentionality?
I got you, buddy. It was trying to emulate a Big Mac, but made some adjustments. So I'll say like 1 hair maybe more intentional than a Big Mac. They got rid of the middle bun. They did not have lettuce though, and that would have been really nice. I feel
It would
like
have been so nice. It would have made it so much more
So
enjoyable,
much
or just
better.
even possible.
it was all richness.
In terms of value for money, this was $37, which aside from Gucci is the most expensive burger that we've had. Yes, you have that really rich sort of like beef reduction jus that it's sitting in,
Yeah.
but like you're not gonna be dunking because it's already
No,
got
yeah,
so
it's
much in
soaked
there.
in.
And then the rest of it is like patty and cheese and patty and cheese.
So much cheese.
I think you get a better value with some of the other cheaper burgers where like the attention is placed on, you know, what is this meat? Where does it come from?
Yeah.
Or like, can we get some really interesting ingredients in here? I think value for money, this is like kind of bottom
Yeah.
for me. Final stretch. Unclear if we're even going to have a burger on the other end of it. I'm gonna be really bummed if we don't get it though. Like to do all of this,
This will make us or break us.
yeah.
Truly.
And I'm so close to being broken. So I gotta go, because the more we stand around here, the more chance there is that burger is selling out. Bye. Saying I get to the station like 2:24, which probably puts me at Moose maybe close to 3:45, I don't know. That's when they sold out yesterday. And they said it would probably be busier today. After 15 minutes of biking into Hollywood, I head down the elevator into the station, just barely catching my train. In my mind, I'm just doing the same route I did yesterday, since I'm passing Langers on the B line and have to transfer to the A line. But for whatever reason, instead of having me transfer here like I did yesterday, my map has me ride another 3 stops to Union Station, which is basically like LA's Grand Central, and transfer there. But I have not been paying attention, which is why I'm so confused when I get up the elevator and it looks nothing like I expected to. All I see are stairs and a station exit, not the second train platform that I'm sure was there yesterday. Pretty sure I don't want to leave the station, so I do the only thing I can think of and run to the elevator on the opposite end of the platform below, hoping it'll make more sense when I get up on the other side. It doesn't. It looks exactly the same. I finally build up the courage to leave the station, only to find myself in a massive building that services like actual trains. It's like so huge they hosted the Oscars here one year. I finally find some signs pointing to the A line, end up above ground, and realize I missed my train. Man, if it sells out by a matter of minutes, I'm gonna be so devastated. Beep, beep. Wow, that was insane.
Welcome aboard the Metro Bay Line.
13 burgers in. None of it matters. I can't get this last one. God, I hope they're not sold out. Well, it looks pretty packed. No. Come on. say that they're sold out.
We made it.
We made it.
Not sold out.
Not sold out.
It's still not sold out.
It's, yeah, like I don't understand. You got here, you know, how many minutes ago? Like half hour?
We got here just after 3.
Okay.
It was not sold out. We waited in line for somewhere around 15 minutes, and it still was not sold out by the time we got to the front. And
it's still not sold out at 3:25.
Yeah.
When I'm here, and we have a fresh, thick burger on the way.
And it was all worth it.
It was all worth it.
Yes.
We made the right calls.
We really did.
I'm so pleased.
I don't know how I'm still excited to eat a burger after 5 burgers today.
Yeah.
But I'm very excited.
Yeah, that's absurd. I think we need to recognize in the last, what is that, 5.5 hours, we're about to eat our 6th burger.
And so this puts us ahead of, what time is it?
It's almost 3:30.
Okay, so that's about, we could be ahead of the 28-hour mark. Because we got our first one at 11:50 yesterday.
Yeah.
At
So we need to be
2:50, it's 27. 3:50 is 28 hours.
Okay, so we could beat our 28 hours. Wow.
That's 2 burgers, or that's a burger every 2 hours, folks, for those counting at home.
Including time for sleeping, which we may or may not have done successfully last night.
Yeah, I was sweaty.
Man, okay, I can't believe it. I just can't wait for this burger to get here.
This is what we've been working for.
You were like, yeah. Let's go. Thank you. Oh, sorry. We almost lost it all. What is this?
That is the tres leches bread pudding. We will not, don't even look at that.
Okay, great. We're not expected to touch that.
The bonus round, dessert. Get rid of it. Whoa, look at that seasoning crusted onto that bad boy. Yeah, in terms of like brightness, lightness that we've been craving, I don't know if this is gonna give us that. I'm seeing meat
that is
and
a
cheese.
lighter sauce.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm seeing some mustardiness.
Yeah, mayonnaise maybe. Whoa, that's a thick patty.
Now we know why they call it a thick burger.
With 2 C's, baby. Cheers.
Cheers. One final burger.
This is it.
Down the hatch. Yeah, it is not shy with the things other than beef and cheese.
Yeah. I'm really liking the sauce.
Yeah, and it's just got, you know, so much steakhouse seasoning all around the patty.
Yeah, just crusted.
It's a lot of cheese though, man.
Yeah, that's at least 2 slices.
That is a tasty burger. Final bite of the challenge. Mark the time, 3:40.
And there it is. Just under the 28-hour mark.
27:50.
Yeah.
Damn.
We're calling it 3:40.
Boo's Craft Barbecue. Burger 14. We did it.
We made it.
Yeah, I'm exhausted.
28 hours. Just under. 27:50.
Yeah. So if anybody out there is trying to beat our speed run,
luck.
that's the time to beat it. I don't know that you can. Boo's Craft Barbecue, I think we need to rate in terms of value for money and intentionality. So far, no one has come close to All Day Baby, which is the maximum points that we can assign it.
Yeah.
Does this come close?
I think it might. Like, it's $16, which is $1 more than the All Day Baby, but it's probably as much meat and it's smoked. So it's just achieving different things. Like some things one's doing, some things the other's doing. I want to say like the same on that axis.
Totally. And in terms of intentionality, I think this is like the ultimate cookout burger from your childhood. Like every part of it is calculated to be, you know, interesting and elevated, but still deliver that ultimate cheeseburger experience that you love and remember.
Backyard barbecue.
Yeah, so I think this is a very thoughtfully crafted burger. I want to give it max points for intentionality too.
Okay, so what, we have a tie?
Well, I mean, does one edge it out for you? Like,
so, hey, I am a bit biased. As I've said, I am partial to a smash burger. So if one of them had to take it, for me, it's got to be All Day Baby. The mousse was very good, as you can tell. It matches in values in the matrix, but to me, to my soul, All Day Baby's got to take it.
Yeah, mousse is fantastic, but you know, sometimes you show up and the burger isn't even there.
That's so
We
true.
had amazing service at All Day Baby.
Yeah.
Not a part of the equation, but like it does matter.
Yeah.
We had those incredible ginger beers that like made the rest of the run possible. All Day Baby is the place that I am most excited to go back to,
Most definitely.
like burger or not. So yeah, I think we have to crown All Day Baby as the ultimate burger in the Michelin Guide here in LA.
There
Good
it
job,
is.
All Day Baby. That's how the video would have ended if I hadn't sat on the footage for over a year now. A lot has changed since then, so figured I should talk you through it. If you were to look up any of the restaurants in the final burger matrix, there's like a 50-50 chance that you would think I was either an idiot or a liar, because they're not in the Michelin Guide anymore. A lot of the places that we hauled ass to get to have since been removed from the Michelin Guide, and like, on the one hand, that's kind of frustrating because we spent a lot of time, energy, and money including them in this challenge. On the other, it's somewhat validating that a lot of the restaurants on the lower end of intentionality or value for money didn't make the cut. What that says to me is that Michelin is actually paying attention and making sure that their recommendations still hold weight year after year. So if you look up the 2024 California Michelin Guide, you will no longer find Baltaire, Openaire, Michael's, a.o.c, Ella, or Le Restaurant. All in the kind of like fine to disappointing range, except Baltaire. We liked Baltaire's burger. That leaves Gucci, Langer's, Manuela, Father's Office, Ardor, Petit, Trois, and Moo's Craft Barbecue. But wait, what about our number one pick, All Day Baby? Well, it's also not in the Michelin Guide anymore. It actually closed at the end of 2024 and has already been replaced by another restaurant. All Day Baby took hit after hit after hit. They opened just a few months before the pandemic, then reopened to Hollywood strikes that made dining out unfeasible for much of the local community here in Silver Lake. Then, just 2 weeks after we have this magical, spirit-lifting dining experience here, head chef Jonathan Whitener tragically passed away at the age of 36. So, despite being in the Michelin Guide, in the LA Times 101 Best Restaurants, and beloved by the local community, All Day Baby just couldn't stay afloat. And so now, as much as I wish you all could experience it, you can't. I believe that a gracious way to mourn something is to celebrate it. And so I want to take a moment to do that here. Beyond the phenomenal food and drink that we had, our server Gavin was truly excellent. He was the only one on either day who wanted to know what we were doing, and he was so supportive once he learned about our mission. He had just recently moved to LA, and he was really curious about what other burger spots we were going to be visiting. And he had this awesome phrase that really picked us up and pushed us onward toward our goal. Our camera had died by the time that he said it, but our mics were still rolling. Here it is.
May bacchus be on your side.
When I first started making these videos, I'd been living in LA for a couple of years, but still didn't really feel connected to anything here. So rather than try and use this to find the number one best pizza or burger in Los Angeles, I really just wanted to try as much as I could, hopefully find some places I could fall in love with, and then share them with others so I could start to form some semblance of a community here. And unfortunately, if you're prepared to fall in love with something, you kind of have to accept that you might get your heart broken. So right now, I am outside of a restaurant I've never been to before. Here's Looking at You in Koreatown. It was started by the same pair that ran All Day Baby, and for the last year or so, the chef owner of Ronin, which you may remember me loving from my LA pizza video, has stepped in as its resident chef. I'm hoping to love it. I'm excited to share it with friends. And I guess if there's something that I want you to take away from this video, it's that I want you to find a restaurant that could break your heart someday too. It's really tough running a restaurant, and it's getting tougher, and we only have so much time to love them. So with the time I have, I'm gonna try something new, and I hope you do too. May bacchus be on your side. good. We have a reservation for Kyle.